Hey, what's up, Yaya? Alex? Joe? I think he's live in 19 hours. What's up, guys? It is Sunday, December 6th. The time is 4:44 p.m. and right now it's 1 degree Celsius outside. I did just have a failed attempt at a live stream. I fired one up and it didn't connect properly, so this is round 2. I think these chats I'm seeing are remnants of the failed live stream. What's up? Jay, Beauty Girl, Alex says hi again, KJ, Action VJ, Carlos Rossi, Susan says good evening, Johnny and everyone, and Honda, Rosewater, Jeanette, I am good, Tamara, sorry to confuse you guys, and we are in the brand new Go Bus terminal. So if you guys could let me know how the picture and sound are. Greetings, Bevy. This is brand new. It just opened yesterday. What's up, Damie? They have this glazed glass. You're not supposed to be able to see in here, but I can raise my camera up. What's up? Me and Tavane. What's up, Matt B? Thank you for confirming handle. Let's just go take a look at the second floor. Greetings in New York. I don't normally live stream from indoors, but I had just finished recording a video for tomorrow that heads through this new bus terminal. So I thought, why not start a live stream? I was going to head out somewhere far away to the west, but since I'm here and since we haven't yet explored here, I thought, let's go for it. Hopefully I still have a good signal up here. And there is a look at the second floor of the bus terminal. Why are you sorry to say that, Alex? I'm very aware of the other videos, but I came and did my own. What's up, Holly Green? There's a look to the south. That's Lakeshore Boulevard right there, and the Gardner Expressway. So if you want to see a more detailed walkthrough here, providing I didn't screw up my video, tune in tomorrow. And this should be uploaded for 8 a.m. Eastern, probably. Good morning, Unyu Hada. Yeah, it's very much like an airport. Take a bus ride. So you locate your bus on the screen and then you find your gate. And that's really all there is to it. The station is so clean. Well, it's been open for all of 1.5 days so far. So what's neat is these buses actually head down a ramp because we're on the second floor. You should take a bus ride and record it, says Transit Fan. In the future, there's a wide angle look. Greetings, Sandy from Ohio. So these buses basically head out to the suburbs. Do I approve? I very much approve. I wish they incorporated the other bus terminal into this place. The one just north of Bay and Dundas, where you can take the Coach Canada and the Greyhound. What's up, Anna? I'm a little bit scared to go deep into the building just because I don't want to lose my connection. Let's just go down this escalator that has temporarily become stairs. What's up, Mark Lang? Tara Evans says good afternoon. Very soon to be evening. I think the sun is dropping. The old bus terminal is just to the north of here. It's all gated or fenced off right now. You can't get into it. I did take a peek into that in my video for tomorrow. Greetings, Peter Stock. Show us your setup sometime. All right, I will probably do a video on my setup at some point. And yes, we are wearing a mask as that is required. Hopefully there's no clicks in the audio this time. Armrests between the seats to stop unwelcome sleepers. Yes. That's generally a smart design for places like this. Unyu hada, why your Korean so good? Molayo. 나는 멍청이입니다. All right, thank you, Susan. We are outside, so here's where the buses come and go. This is along Lakeshore Boulevard. Good evening, Jenny K. And here we'll be able to see the ramp where they go up to the second level. So here's where they would come down. I don't know where they would go up, but that's where the buses would come down. Greetings, Christy and everyone else. And that's pretty much it. That's the new Go Bus terminal here at Union Station. There is a pedestrian crossing you can take that'll take you into the Scotiabank Arena and connect you to the other side of Union Station, and you could head into the financial district through the path. Ideally, you should never have to step foot outside. I tried to do that today and I failed. So you watch my video tomorrow, you can see a nice little failure on my part. Greetings, blah, blah, blah. And since I'm outside, I'm gonna take my mask off. Hopefully this will make my voice sound a little bit clearer. I don't know what you mean by that, Taco. But there's the exterior of the new bus terminal. What's up, Abduli? Just a little preview of tomorrow's video. But it's a bit of a disaster navigating your way to here. Johnny, could we walk on the highway? We could, but we're not going to. Careful of falling cement from the gardener. Well, if I luck out and get hit by a chunk of cement, we'll have a nice lawsuit on our hands. Do you post cycling videos in winter? Blah, blah, blah. I hope so this year. And there's a look up at the new CIBC Square. That's not a very good view of it. And that's a look north up Bay Street. Oh, I guess I can just cross over to the south here. You're welcome. Whoever just said awesome preview, I can't actually read your name. There's Scotiabank Arena. Johnny, have you done a path walk? I have, not since the recent lockdown restrictions. What's up? Michelle Briggs, good very late afternoon to you. D. Harris says, what's good? So we're walking underneath the Gardner Expressway. usually, I've already answered your question, blah, blah, blah. I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Tis be the end of the weekend. And if you're one of those Monday is the first day of the week people, it's the last day of the week. And if you're normal and you believe Sunday is the first day of the week, it's the first day of the week. Where are we going today? I don't really know. I just wanted to show that bus terminal. I thought, here's something new we haven't streamed from before, and it just opened. Bevy says she froze her arse off. There's a look at Harbor 60. I quite like these towers. Maybe we can get a wide-angle look-see. Oh no, you're one of those? How is Sunday the first day? Have you ever seen a calendar, Ted? Which day comes first on the calendar? Sunday. I'm actually joking, I don't really care. What is the first day? It's just one of those funny things where people disagree for some reason. I would say I'm 51% Sunday is the first day. Thank you, Mark. Chair Girl Towers. We are in Chair Girl country, that's for sure. And this is Harbor Street. Shutterstock says, hello, hello, Shutterstock. Mike Landry, greetings, Mike Landry. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Mike. For that $5 super chat, I will get you a view of Harbor 60. Thank you, Jay. This is a phenomenal steakhouse, the second best in the city. And what's cool is where we are right now used to be water. Before the infill project happened, this was all area where I'm standing right now. A steakhouse, I would say, hands down, Barbarians. Spelled B-A-R-B-E-R-I-A-N-S. I'm a huge fan of Barbarians, and yes, I did take the mask off. So we are live exposed. M. Buchiri, my streams keep you sane during quarantine. I don't know if this is quarantine. I wouldn't call it that. There's CIBC Square, so if you're wondering, the bus terminal we are just at is in the base of the southern building there. I think the south building is 49 stories, and the north building is 50 stories. So that's been under construction since 2017. And Microsoft Canada will call that home, in addition to CIBC and I think the Boston Consulting Group. Sorry if I missed some of your chats, guys. We're already up to 400 people. But this place is absolutely phenomenal. Put it on your bucket list if you're a fan of steak. Also, bring your credit card with the highest limit. Oh, I didn't know there's a South Street Burger. Yeah, $5. Can we go to Woodbine Beach and the Russell Hill Streetcar Garage? You know what? Yeah, I appreciate the super chat. We will go down that way in a future stream. I was only gonna dawdle about this area for a little over an hour and then head back. But I definitely appreciate the super chat, and I will make good on that. Yeah. Don't worry about that. Mike Landry says his chat wasn't highlighted, so I'll read that for you, Mike. Mike says hello to Jeanette, Tara, Bev, Susan, and Peter Stock. It's the Menk store. My evening is good, Lorna. Ooh, this place is quite good. I'm kind of feeling like ramen tonight, even though I ordered. There's a new Mexican restaurant that just popped up at Yonge and Eglinton, and I feel really bad for them. It looks like they have a phenomenal dining setup, and they've opened very recently. So I ordered quite a feast from them last night, and I still have a ton of leftovers. Just doing what I can to support local, so maybe tonight's dinner will just be leftover from that place. Steven says bad time to open up. Yeah, but they probably had a contract signed and all that fun stuff. Thank you, KJ. Is the Stumbles channel monetized? No, Johnny Stumbles is not monetized. We hit 1,000 subscribers and I did a weird ass stream on Friday night. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed to that one. I need to hit 4,000 watch hours, so I'm a little over halfway there. I would imagine sometime in January we'll get to that mark. Thank you, Susan. And if you're wondering, that is the waterfront over there. Jeanette, thank you for $10, Jeanette. That is very much appreciated, Jeanette. As I jaywalk across harbor, you know, let's go take a quick peek at the water, and then I'm going to head north, perhaps up to perhaps up Simcoe Street. I don't think I've streamed up Simcoe Street. There's a look at the glistening Southcore Towers. Harjot says he subscribed to my channel. Thank you. So if you're wondering, we're in the South Core district. And these towers here, the ice towers, are Airbnb Central, or at least they were. Susan jogged down here earlier and why do you regret it, Susan? Johnny, you drink rum. I do. I have a bottle of Havana Club that I actually purchased in Cuba. It looks exactly the same as the Havana Club you purchase here, so I don't know what's so special about it. Yeah, he says to get something from Popeyes. I've got plenty of leftovers in the fridge. I'm not usually a leftover eater, but I ordered so much last night. Greetings from Wales. Hope you are keeping well from the Jenkins family. Hello, Jenkins family. What did you order? I ordered a nachos and flautas and a burrito and a rice bowl. Way too much. And if you're wondering, yes, there were edibles and alcohol involved. Watching you from Brazil. Alex had Swiss Chalet on Friday for the first time in months. Buggy had been watching since 2K viewers. Had no idea Toronto was so massive. Love the buildings. Thank you, Buggy. Jeanette says, yum. Steven says he likes ordering too much sometimes. Someone can explain to blah, blah, blah what edibles are. Let's take a quick stroll around the waterfront before I head back up north. What's up, time lapse? We're gonna take just a quick look around Harborfront, and then maybe I'll head up Simcoe Street. If these cars ever figure out what the heck they're doing. Droogs. Do not walk in the bike lane, Johnny strides. Did you see the proposal to turn all those water inlets into parks? No, I didn't, Matt. Ever heard of Amersberg? I'd be lying if I said yes. Shout out to Action Kid. Is Action Kid in here? Did I miss a lot of your chats, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, $35. Here's some extra money. Yeah, thank you. And I've still got to get back to you on Instagram. I will get back to you. Yeah, thank you so much for that. And remind me to stream around the Russell Hill car garage. What is a beaver tail? Oh, I also had churros last night. How did I forget about the churros? Yeah. All right, let me throw, I'm just putting a glove on my right hand. Sorry guys, the camera's gonna go wonky for a bit. There we go, I'm all up on the camera hand. Good evening, Mike. I didn't think we would be streaming from the water again this year. I was here, what, about 2-3 weeks ago on a stream, and I said this is probably the last one. Jenny K, I missed AK stream. What was that question there? How many people have been here since less than 1K subs? Ooh. If you were here at less than 1K subs, then you remember when my videos were terrible. Can you get a shot of the Skydome before it's gone? We will do that. Susan, I will try to figure out something comparable to that. What's crazy is New York City seems to be suffering a lot more than Toronto is, yet they're still going all out for Christmas. Whereas Toronto is not. That's kind of disappointing, but I think maybe there's just more of a somber mood here. Thank you, LOV Song. Does the lake ever ice over? It freezes, especially around this area, but I don't think you would trust it. There's been a few times where you could actually walk out to the islands. Tosin says, love from Nigeria. You will join us in Ontario soon. You're very welcome to come here. So I think the plan is we're going to take in a beautiful sky, and then we're going to head north up Simcoe Street, I think. Look at this sky, that is phenomenal. I'm not sure how well the camera is picking that up. Can you ice skate? I can. How much gigabytes do you get? And do you use in a normal stream? About 5 or 6 these days. -6 in Richmond Hill. Johnny, you have slippers? Are you wearing high heels? There's a lot of clattering coming from your footwear. Can you guys hear clicks? That might just be my zippers banging around. I asked earlier if there was any clicks. Let me see here. How is that? Is that better? Or can you guys still hear it? Peter Stock says yes. Yes to high heels. New Balance high heels. I heard clicks but gone now. All right, guys. Because we're wearing so many zippers, why does one person need too many zippers? Well, I have a hoodie on and my jacket has 2 zip-ups to it. Sounds like jacket buttons. Yeah, I'm hoping that doesn't come into play in my video for tomorrow. But I do record those videos through two audio sources. I do one externally and I do one through the mic. And I lately have been picking which one sounds better. So if you do hear those annoying clicks, please let me know so I can fix it. Don't drag your feet when you walk. Do you think I drag my feet when I walk? I take 25, 30,000 steps a day. I think I've learned how to walk properly. Take a dip. He's moonwalking with the Michael Jackson jacket on. Are you at Harbourfront? Yes, Tom. We're at Harbourfront Center. And there is the Kayama. JA says Toronto is one of the best cities in the world. Beautiful now, but getting cold on Tuesday and Wednesday. No toilet paper in Canada? There is absolutely no shortage this time. People were very good. It's great to see that there was no panic buying whatsoever this time around. And the panic buying is really kind of silly because of all the countries in the world to have a paper shortage, we are in the absolute last one. That's one thing Canada will never run out of. Show the CN Tower in wide angle. All right, here's the Kayama. You can take this for cruises out in the lake in spring, summer, and fall. I don't know if they do winter cruises, I doubt it. But we can get a really close-up look of this. Look at this, I can get right on the boat if I wanted to. Are there any historic buildings at this location? Not really. Thank you, Susan Hall. Where is the George Brown campus from here? The one on the water will be just to the east of here. Someone asked for a wide angle of the CN Tower. Chef Jonathan Kitchen says all casinos are closed. First time subscriber from Jamaica. What's up, Theo Leon? Mikey M says hello from Halifax. Just subscribed to Bevy YA. Whoops, I hit the front camera there by mistake. Take a look at this in a minute. Greetings in Russia. You missed me last night. I'm pretty committed to taking Saturdays off, Robert. Maybe during the afternoon or evening, but that's just a decision. And usually Action Kid and Walk Ride Fly and a lot of the other streamers are out and streaming on Saturday night. So for me, that's just a good time to kick back and watch some stuff. I started watching a TV show called The Flight Attendant. I watched the first episode of that. That is excellent, actually. Don't ask me how I got my hands on it. It was legally, of course. And here's where the skating rink would normally be. Tuning in from Leslieville. What's up, Cowboy Coney? When is the next Johnny Stumbles live stream? When do you want the next Johnny Stumbles live stream to be? That is the question. And D. Mussolino. Thank you, D. Mussolino. So this would normally be an ice rink, and I think about now is when it would start to fire up. Troy Donaldson says tonight. I don't know if enough has happened between the last stream and this stream. Can you do me a solid, do a walk around Mississauga City Hall? Scott D, that was on my list. and I will get to that. Matter of when, but don't worry. I was hoping to do a Square One Christmas walk around the mall to check out the shopping, and then I would have gone out and done a Mississauga City Center walk. Have you ever been to Sudbury? I have a long time ago. Blah, blah, blah says tomorrow. Tomorrow would be midnight. Blues Panda, $6.99. Do a skating stream on a trail park. It says Blues Panda. If that is possible this year, I'll see if I can do that. Thank you very much, Blues Panda. JC Martel says, it's just my screen, but how is the video, guys? Someone's saying it is blurry. Hopefully it's nice and clear for you guys. One thing that helps with streaming is if you're having connection problems, you can always bump your settings down to 720p. Susan says quality is amazeballs. Mike Landry would also like to see a Mississauga walk. We'll try to make it happen, Mike. Anna Kovic with our $2. Thank you, Anna Kovic. Tom says Chinatown, Spadina, Dundas West. We cut through the Chinatown, at least along the Dundas strip on the last live stream. Here's the stage area at Harbourfront. It's true they're going to tear down the Rogers Centre and build, I think so, Forgotten King. Have you ever been in touch with Action Kid? Yes, I have. We have talked on quite a few occasions, and I've taken more than a few helpful hints from him. What's great about Action Kid is he genuinely wants to see every channel do well. He's doesn't view other channels as competition, and I've kind of taken the same view. It's kind of the rising tide lifts all ships point of view. Blah, blah, blah. I can't answer that, but you probably have a pretty good idea. Scott D, your video quality is really great. By the way, I watched your few yesterday and loved them. And your live last night was getting... Oh, Scott D, that was the live from Friday night. Johnny Stumbles live stream Monday night. Pick a time. All right, we'll consider a Johnny Stumbles. Those live streams, I only wanted to do that kind of live stream once every week or two because it's really just me sitting at my desk. Maybe if I can come up with some interesting concepts for it, or maybe get some different footage to play other than just flipped videos of all my stuff. Thank you, LOV. Do a walk on Shepherd and Bayview. I have done a walk all the way across Shepherd. We enjoy your hauls and flipped videos. Have you ever been to Perry Sound? I have, a long time ago. Hello, Relly from Hong Kong. Someone tells me to steal a boat. Christmas is coming. You could do something with that. 12 days of Jotty Strides. Can you do a virtual live stream with AK? Maybe if he has some kind of at-home setup, we could probably do that. Might be better to host it on his channel. We'll get more views. I will ask him about that. I'll say one of my viewers suggested that. We could use OBS to hook that up. What's up, Shelly? Good late evening. Early evening. Thank you, Rainford. There's so many condos and apartments. Yeah, mostly condos. Not too much in the way of dedicated rental buildings down here. Although that is something that is starting to come back to the city. We're seeing a lot more dedicated rental buildings, which is kind of neat. And I have some friends recently who are renting condos who renegotiated their rent mid-term with their landlords by promising, one was about 6 months into a 1-year contract, and they agreed to extend for another year at a lower rent mid-term. So a lot of landlords are starting to feel the squeeze that rents are dropping, which is an amazing thing, as we've had a very expensive housing market for a long time. So we have to find the positives. Troy says, I don't know why people hate condos and complain about the cost of housing. That's a good point. Are Canadian people rude? I would say we are pretty much everywhere I go on the world. On the world? Well, that's true. You have good apples and bad apples. Canadians have a reputation for being friendly, but I still say the Philippines is the place where every single person was just smiling and friendly and wanting to help. Tell us the story about Coffee Time. Oh, the one on the Johnny Stumbles video. I started telling the story and I forgot. I'd have to rewatch that part of the video to see if I can jog my memory, because I don't have any Coffee Time stories in my head. Greetings from Jamaica, Joan. The super personal questions I will not be answering. Sorry, guys. Thanks for the beautiful walk. New to the channel. Welcome to the channel, Sarah. What time is it? That's a good question. If I pull down, it is 5:20 p.m. Do you have any Coffee Time stories from when you lived on the Esplanade? You didn't know there was a mobile? I didn't know there was a protest today. Margaret says the picture looks a little blurry to her. Sometimes it will go in and out because it is a live stream. Sometimes you have to refresh. Someone was telling me that in the comments on my Johnny Stumble stream that it kept stopping and buffering for them, but that didn't seem to happen to anyone else. So you might have to lower the quality to 720p if you're having issues. The Grinch That Stole Christmas, Doug Ford or John Tory? I think it's pretty safe to say they're in cahoots with one another, and both of them. What do you think of anti-maskers? We're gonna leave that kind of chat out of it. Personally, I wear a mask. But the people that are protesting, I understand where they're coming from. And I would rather this chat be inclusive of everybody, kind of a place where we can all hang out. So let's not debate and attack each other, because eventually that's what's going to happen when you start talking about those things. Let's go to the Amsterdam Brew House, question mark, Andrew. Christina says, hi from Italy. Well, I was making my way over to Simcoe Street, but I suppose we could take a waltz around the Amsterdam Brew House. Bevy says same goes for vaccine talk. Yeah, I'm not opposed to talking about things that affect the city of Toronto, like the shutdown of retailers and that stuff, but bigger picture things, let's just leave those out of the chat. Salma, you're welcome. So we are heading towards the Amsterdam Brew House, as someone contributed. Yahia, are you kidding me? CA 190? Go for a drink, Johnny, and have some downtown, explore some secret stuff? Yahia, I owe you a stream around that streetcar garage. And one of our Patreons who is in this chat has requested some more transit videos. So thank you Yahya, that is the second biggest super chat I've ever got. That's very much appreciated. Guys, don't feel any need to match what he just did. But we'll do some transit videos, Yahya. I know you're a fan of those, and one of our Patreons, again, requested some transit videos. So the shorter ones, I think I will put on the Stumbles channel. The longer ones, I think, are better suited for this channel. Niagara Falls video coming soon, if they let me go to Niagara Falls. The city is so quiet right now. Yeah, this place here is a fantastic place to go. The Amsterdam Brew House. I see you're at the new bus terminal. What do you think of it? I think it's a fantastic addition. It's much, much better than the old bus terminal, which forced people to wait outside, and it was cramped. The new one's got kind of an airport terminal vibe to it. All right, so we got some Backstreet Boys playing. YouTube will take train, streetcars, or buses. It is a bus terminal. When does Toronto open? Unfortunately, Tony, it probably won't fully open until that V word rolls out. I think it goes without saying that a lot of us can't wait. Dylan Reynolds. What's up, Dylan Reynolds? What are the biggest sports teams in Toronto in order? It depends on how they're doing. Whichever team is in the playoffs is honestly the biggest sports team in the city. If the Blue Jays are in the playoffs, the place goes crazy with fever for them. If it's the Maple Leafs, we're all used to the disappointment, but everyone still gets excited. And if it's the Raptors, they're easily the most popular. The Toronto FC don't really get that much attention outside of their hardcore fans, and neither do the Toronto Argos. There's a lookout at Billy Bishop. And unfortunately, I've hit a dead end. Still waiting for your vomit comet fable. Have you done a walk around the Toronto Island? Sarah, I have not recorded one. I tried to do one this summer. Timing didn't work out. All right, so we're going to head into the busier part of the city. Ken says I can jump the gap. Ken, you just did a video through the bus terminal, and that's where I started the stream off from. And we'll be posting a video tomorrow, not unlike yours, pretty much a carbon copy of your video, Ken. Islands are great for a bike video. They are. Thank you, Kay Davidson. This really wasn't supposed to be a waterfront walk, but we had the sun setting, and I was a stone's throw away anyways. So why not? One thing, I think I will go out to Islington Station or Kipling Station and do a stream from Etobicoke this week. So maybe Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, we'll have an Etobicoke live stream. So that'll be something a little different. Ken missed the beginning of the live stream. Alex says, do a video in Etobicoke. Don't worry, Alex, we'll get out there. And we have some requests for Mississauga. I was hoping to do Square One and the Mississauga City Center. Kill a few birds with one stone there, but unfortunately that won't be possible. Walk north on either Kipling or Islington. Go support Apache Burgers. Apache Burger reminds me a lot of the Burger Shack at Eglinton and Avenue. Hamilton will happen, Sean. Hamilton will absolutely happen. It's just this pandemic has screwed things up. What's the best burger at Apache? Apache burgers aren't actually good. They're just what you would get probably in the 60s or 70s. It's like a old school frozen patty on an old school bun. That kind of burger is definitely a dying breed. I would say Apache burgers are incredibly nostalgic. But as a burger, I don't think they're that particularly good. What data plan are you on? I think this question comes up. People don't ask Action Kid this all the time, but I guess because you're in Canada, people assume that we don't have good data plans, but this is a 100 gigabyte plan. Mike Landry, glad to help, says Ken. Someone's wishing they could get some Swiss Chalet. What's my favorite burger spot? I think we all know the answer to that. But we are not going to corporate chains. And yes, I know some of them are franchises, locally owned, but I'm trying to stick to smaller, not corporately backed restaurants. At least for the month of December, that's the theme. I'm trying to eat out as much as possible, but also be as cheap as possible. So that's a bit of a challenge for a cheapskate like me to eat out, but not overspend. And I was going to go up Simcoe. But I overshot it. Oops. Cut back on the Elf on the shelf cereal. Have you ever been to Juicy Dumpling? I have. 12 dumplings for $6. There's a look at the tower. That's Reese Street. All right, let's go north at some point. Mike Landry, $20 for something to eat out. Thank you, Mike Landry. Awesome, Mike. I'll definitely have to buy you a beer sometime if you're ever in town. Dylan Reynolds asking if I know if the atrium on Bay is open. I did not know that, Dylan. Someone's giving me a tip about Etobicoke. HTO Park is a beaut. It is. Should we stick to the water theme, guys? Since I missed Simcoe Street, should I just go down to HTO Park and take a look? Photos from around New York says cool. Shelley Gray greeting Dylan Reynolds. There's the financial district off in the background. Dylan, people are saying yes to HTO. All right, but we have to do it with my stupid face in the middle of the screen the whole way. Mark says love the water. This was not supposed to be a waterfront stream, but let's stick to the waterfront, says Troy. Lap around the dome, says Calix. How they bill me when I tip, says Ivan. I think you just pump in your credit card. I don't really know. Are you going to walk to Palace Pier? That's a good area around the harbor front. Tony says cheers. Yes, it is not very well lit right here. Maybe if I take this path through the park, we'll get some better lighting. There we go. That sky off in the distance is absolutely stunning. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice. Can you do any impersonations? I can do Dylan Reynolds. Hey guys, it's me, Dylan. I'm a good little boy. I ate all my birdseed, and I found out that the atrium on Bay is open. Wow, that was my worst Dylan Reynolds yet. There's the Skydome. Let's head down to the lake. You look like that actor from that zombie movie, Warm Bodies. Do I want to look like someone from a zombie movie? Jeanette says, gorgeous. You know what, Jeanette? We're going to head down to Houston someday. I don't see too many walking videos of Houston. I tried to look them up and I couldn't find them, so maybe I'll have to take matters into my own hands. I'd love to visit Austin, so since I'm down in that area, we might as well pop over. This could be a good road trip to make next summer. Salome Perry, beautiful, thanks from Brooklyn. Greetings in Brooklyn, and a huge thank you for the $7. I hope you have a great night. Houston is a car city, Austin is a fun city. Maybe photos, but I still like to see it. Houston's got a very appealing skyline. Watching you on a Samsung 55-inch. Someone is skateboarding or doing something. Let's go for a walk. What kind of car do you have? I have a, whoops. I just reset my gimbal. I have whatever kind of car the nice person at Enterprise hands over to me. I'm sorry guys. My gimbal is acting up a bit. There we go. Jay Utah did some driving videos in the Houston area. Oh, that's neat. Jay Utah has probably the most famous Toronto video on the internet. He did a 4K driving video down Yonge Street that had a lot of views. Jeanette, I remember you telling me about the beer can house. I will definitely send you a message on Patreon, Jeanette, and you can plan some walks for me. It might just be a day or two, but I've always wanted to go to Austin, so since I'm in Texas anyways, and $20 from Bevy YHZ to go towards a road trip out east this summer. Thank you, Bevy YHZ. But why do I need to go on a road trip out east when I can just go to your channel and see the real thing in video form? My Little Hobby says hello from the Bay in Hamilton. What type of phone and gimbal do you use? I use Galaxy S20 FE, the same phone Bevy YHZ uses in her videos. And my gimbal is a Moza Mini MX. And I'm using this gimbal because I'm plugging in an external mic. It's got a bit more weight capacity than my Osmo, so I don't have to spend so much time balancing it. Dylan Reynolds says, do you see Jupiter and Saturn? I heard that Jupiter and Saturn were going to be side by side for most of December. There's a really bright star. I don't know what that is, but I don't see another celestial body. Someone says film the skateboarder. There's a Looks blue, likely Venus. Dylan says that is Mars. Is that really Mars? Should we go take another look at Mars? Although, there it is. Hello Mars, are you use the cams with iPhone? I don't have an iPhone that I use. Johnny, we need you to visit Halifax. Would really improve our local economy and provide some much needed excitement. I will see about that. Bevy has certainly just contributed to the Halifax Fund. Do people tip you when you do live bike rides? I haven't done a live bike ride, Ivan. I set that up and I did a test and it worked. I just haven't actually done one. Jason says it's a star, not Mars. There's a look out at the Island Airport. Is that Harbourfront rink open? We just walked by at T-Dot and it is not. Zach McNally says hi. What's up, Zach? Is it cold out? Let's see, what is the temperature right now? It is, I don't know if that'll focus. It is 1 degree right now. Let's look at my other phone. And now everything's out of focus. When I do that, I just tap the phone with my nose to focus. Oh, we got some kind of emergency breaking out. Hopefully, nobody is harmed in whatever is going on. Bargov Pi is 100 meters away from me. That's interesting. Big planetary conjunction soon. Toronto in December is glorious. Yes, I agree, but it's even more glorious when we have people outside and a lot more Christmas decorations. I'm still very grateful that I can walk around the city right now, but maybe this will just make me even more grateful next year when everything's back to the way it ought to be. You're welcome, Pamela. Glad you enjoy the waterfront. Here's a Inyo Pontes. Thank you for the 5, whatever currency that is. Sorry, I don't know what that is. Thank you, Inyo. Look, the Halifax Ferry. Oh, I remember walking by here not too long ago, and Bevy wanted to check out the Halifax Ferry. It's the Dartmouth. What's up, Mike Drown? Thank you again, Enyo. Here you go, Bevy. This ferry is just for you. And Mike. Mike Landry is an East Coaster. What happened to the Dartmouth 1 and 2? Is that the ferry that goes to Rochester? That ferry to Rochester was like a speed ferry, and it was very short-lived, unfortunately. It was not profitable. So we lost our connection to Rochester. Rainford is from Jamaica, never been to Toronto, but he's been to the USA. James says, hello. Hello, James. I'm an East Coaster too, East Coast of Scotland. What's up, David Wardle? I think we went over this my last stream, but my mom is from Glasgow. And I had a bit of a scare yesterday. She ended up in the ER. So I spent all afternoon tomorrow by my phone. Fortunately, she was okay, just some, scarily enough, breathing problems. Not COVID, she tested negative. But they took care of her and she's all right now and back home. My brother is in the area, so he was there to take care. He lives near her in Niagara Falls. So I was kind of just making phone calls and looking at WhatsApp all afternoon. Hello, Furfa. Greetings from Chile. Hoping to visit one day in Toronto. Chan says, I'm wearing gloves. James Main wants things back to normal. He's grumpy these days. Look at this crooked finger. My left index finger does not go straight. I broke it pretty bad playing softball last year. Johnny Strides, I want to see a walking video in Pickering. Dylan, I will do a walking video in Pickering if you agree to be on the video. How does that sound, Dylan? Once these restrictions are lifted. Why do Canadians say a boot? Canadians don't say a boot. I just do it. And I don't know why I do it. Pamela would love to see Yorkville. Yes, we'll stream from there at some point. I'm hoping to do an Etobicoke stream this week, but I'll probably do a downtown stream, so maybe we'll spend one exploring around Yorkville. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you to everyone wishing my family well. Peter Gray, are some trees still green? Only pine trees and trees that don't change. I'm not an is arborist the right word? Someone who knows anything about trees. That's not me. Castle Harbor cane. Don't know what that means. Someone says, what time? It is 5:46. There's the 509 Harborfront streetcar. I'm going to be bad and walk on the bike path just a distance from these people. Eric Andre, are you asking if Dylan is some kind of legend? It's like asking Michael Jordan if he's a legend. Without Dylan Reynolds, I would not have almost 30,000 subscribers. Oh, here's a tall ship. Everybody went to bed early today. Mark Roberts, the Empire Sandy Clipper ship. Good evening, Malatesta. Bevy YHZ looking for her 200th sub. You're going to get to 1,000 pretty soon. Donald K says, Cray, what will you do when you get to 30,000 subscribers? I don't know. I think we're done celebrating those marks. Maybe when we get to 50, we'll do something. This is Queens Quay West. Junk Food Junction wants to know what model mic I'm using. I always update the descriptions after the fact. It's a Shure MVL lav mic. I use it primarily on my cycling videos. It's the only microphone I've ever found that I can just speak normally to into a strong wind and it handles it. There we go, Bevy got over 200 subs. Congratulations, Bevy YHZ. I'm assuming YHZ are the call letters of your local airport in Halifax. What's the temperature in Toronto during winter? Cold? Bookish Horse Girl dropping in. There's a look back to the east. And there's the just the tip of the tower. Sorry guys, we just get the tip tonight. Johnny, do you have a pet? No, but I saw some ants in my kitchen, so now I have ant traps all over it. And every time I go to make a coffee, I look inside the Keurig water tank to make sure none have crawled in there. It's kind of gross, but apparently it's something we have to deal with this time of year. Dylan Reynolds says if we do meet up, it'll be March break or summer. Don't worry, Dylan. We can go record from Pickering together. What was the other Toronto channel you're talking about? WX? I'm not sure what you're getting at. 100K or bust, says Love Song. I think 50,000 will be the next milestone to celebrate. 25, 50, 100, I think that's how it goes. Then after 100, what? 250, then 500, then a million? Jana says, hello, how cold is it? It is, according to my phone, it is 1 degree. Whoops. Steal a boat. Do a tech item giveaway at 100K. What would you like, Bookish Horse Girl? I think I'm going to have to buy some thicker gloves. Jay asks, how many steps in a day do I do? Yesterday, I did about 4,000, and the day before, we did 31,000 when all was said and done. I recorded 2 walking videos and a long live stream. Inyo Pontes, another 10 Brazilian dollars. Thank you. Bevy says Pocket 2, I'm not sure. James Main, I'm using a Galaxy S20 FE. The best thing about this phone is the battery just goes forever. I don't have to worry about that, even in the cold. Only other Toronto walking channels you know are Ken Continuum and My Walk Around. Alex in the chat has a Toronto walking video. There's also 4K. There's one called Walk and Drive, I think. Pocket 2 for a 10K giveaway. 100K giveaway. Is that your way of saying you'd like a Pocket 2, Bevy? Your battery must have been made by the Energizer Buddy.
You would say that he wants to make a bunch of money as quickly as possible, and it doesn't matter how you do it.
Alex, how do you stabilize your videos on your channel? Are you using a gimbal? Are they handheld? What street are you at right now? We are not on a street. I'm on the, right in front of the Toronto Music Garden. Show us the secret underground tunnel in the park, says Dan. Bevy's birthday is in a month. Apparently there's a secret underground tunnel in this park. I'll research that and come back and we'll definitely take a look. Oh, we got a nice view of the CN Tower from here. Train Fan TV says hi. If you turn left at the end of the boardwalk, the marina breakwall is a good spot to have a beer, says Dale G. Good to know, a nice frozen arse beer. There's a little amphitheater in the music garden. Alex, I would highly recommend a gimbal. Can anyone read sheet music? Cannonball in the water. Yeah, I might actually do a stream tomorrow. I was thinking Tuesday, but I kind of want to have Tuesday off. So I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. Some people were asking me to do a Johnny Stumbles home stream tomorrow, which isn't the worst idea because I got to get more watch time on that channel. Sully's boy, happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever it is you celebrate. I got a black cat, very stable video. Oh, did I? Maybe I have to refocus. Rocky, we're not really talking about the V word, but I personally will be doing that. But also, I'm always going out in public, and I want to travel. I very much want to travel and go to other countries, so I will do that. Bevy says no vaccine talk. Maybe I will add vaccine to the list of words that are banned. I've already put the M word in there because I was tired of people talking about it. No offense, I like free speech, but every other person who messaged talked about the M word, so I just added it to the word filter. What's up, Anakovic? Thank you for the super chat. There's Dan Lucky Way. That'll take you up into City Place. There's a bridge crossing there. It's 31 degrees Fahrenheit there. That's some good info. Every time I make a video, I have to convert the Celsius to Fahrenheit, and I always look it up. What subway station will you be going to if you go to Islington Station? Then you'll be walking right by the Powys Pier. I will probably maybe just stay on Bloor for this one. I might start at Islington or Kipling or maybe even Cloverdale Mall. And then I'll just head east along either Bloor or Dundas or Dundas. Someone is asking how old. Yeah, Bookish Action Kid does have those filters. He also has thousands of people on his live streams, so they're very, very necessary for him. Thank you, Walk Deventer. How old am I? Asked Sadim. How old? I don't know. How old am I? That is my hair straight out of the shower. I would say I'm 63. Art at Albion Mall. We'll figure something out. I don't really have anything scheduled in stone. Early 30s, says Chan. Thanks, Mike. 49 says blah, blah, blah. All right, I was gonna look south there at Billy Bishop Airport, but we've got the light, so we're just gonna go north and hope that this turning car doesn't turn into me. Dirty 30s, says Susan. We're doing the game, we already know your age. But this channel has had a whole lot more viewers, so I can't really hold it against people for asking stuff that we've talked about, because there's a lot of new people here. And I want to say to everyone, thank you. I did kind of miss things when we had a smaller community going, so I really enjoy that on the streams I do on the other channel, because I can actually pretty much respond to every question. Were you ever worried to show your face? No, Dan. I think it would be kind of it wasn't for privacy reasons, because when you're out in public, you don't really have any privacy. By law, anyone can record or film you, and anyone can post or publish that work. So it would be kind of hypocritical of me to not want to show my face for privacy reasons when I'm going around showing the faces of thousands of people. Debbie showed her face recently in a video. She did that very early. It took me several hundred videos before I did it, but privacy was not the reason. I think it's really more of a comfort factor. A lot of the YouTube walking channels, you don't know the personality behind the videos. They're just kind of quiet. They don't show their face. And I think that if you want to connect with your viewers, that's definitely a step people should take. Are you, thanks Mike, are you losing a lot of weight? I'll send you a check for your therapy session, says Bevy. Cloverdale is a great mall for seniors. Yeah, I used to work very near there. Nouveau Cost still doesn't know what the My Walk Around Bro looks like. Yeah, he's been chatting and doing some narrated videos. AK is live at the moment, assuming you got the notification. How much do you weigh? I weigh about $170. Oh, I just got a notification. Look at all the, here, I'm trying to focus with my nose. We've got Action Kid live. We've got Walk, Ride, Fly live. Walking Alice with a video. So we got a whole lot of people. Where are you headed? I think we're gonna head north now and find our way to a subway station. Dylan Reynolds wants to see a walking video on Christmas Day. Well, if I'm able to go see my mom, Dylan, I can't promise that. Maybe she'll let me sneak out. There is the new Loblaws and Shoppers Drug Mart that just opened across the street. Someone thought I was a Virgo? Thank you, Bookish. There's a look down Lakeshore. So this Loblaws is brand new. You saw Damon Stoudemire at that Esso. That was probably a very long time ago. Mike Landry. Yes, it was an accidental live stream when I first showed my face. I was out on my balcony and I just pulled out my phone and I was curious how live streaming worked, and I thought I had it on private, and I hit live stream, and next thing I knew there was 50 people chatting to me, and I wasn't even wearing a shirt. It was kind of an embarrassing live stream. Johnny, will you be streaming on New Year's Eve? I don't know anything about Christmas or New Year's Eve plans, guys. You regret showing your face? No, I think I learned a lot that if you want to connect with your viewers, it's better to share a little bit more of who you are. There's so many walking channels out there where the people are faceless. You might as well do something to stand out from that. Because at the end of the day, when you have an audience on YouTube, people like to connect with two things. They either like a story or they like a personality. So I try to bring at least one of those two things, to not just make generic videos. That's kind of something I actually learned from Casey Neistat. So we are walking along the Jeanette Morales will pay good money for that test live stream. You know what, Jeanette? You are a Patreon member. So what I can do, Jeanette, is I can send you a private link to that if you'd like to see that. We'll consider it a bonus member or a bonus video for Patreons. Whoa, it looks like Bathurst is completely closed here. Can I still walk north? Are you hopping on the subway at Bathurst? Someone says stop hitting on Johnny. Oh no, I wanted to go north at Bathurst here, but it looks like we are completely blocked. It is, oh well, let's just go through a city place. You have to walk on the other side. I don't see anybody on the bridge. That's okay, we'll just, for the second stream in a row, we are going through a city place. So the last time I streamed, I went up to Draper Street. Jeanette, I don't know if that's true. I think people are just friendly. Take the Putz Bridge through City Place. Susan, we took the, was that the bridge I took on the last stream? Maybe we'll just stick to this side. Would you stream your life 24/7? No, I wouldn't. Even if there were lots of money involved, I would not do that. Here's a restaurant and lounge. Does the tower change colors? It does, and I don't think it's possible to go up it unless you break into it or you work there. Yeah, Susan, we just did that bridge. So let's save that for maybe a daytime stream, because the last time I did it was at night. So I'll come back and live stream maybe along the Garrison Crossing, and we'll go up that bridge in the daytime so we can get a day look at it. Can you go inside a supermarket or something? I'm not going to go inside and stream in a supermarket when it's supposed to be capacity limited. I am wearing the New Balance, to whoever asked that. And I'm going to put my hood up. Rocking the 420s. We're not rocking the 420s. We're rocking the 370 somethings. I am young and fit, says someone. Do you know that CJ Hoyle also lives alone? I could have guessed that from his videos. CJ Hoyle has started doing more cycling videos. So for the guys that look forward to my cycling videos, check out CJ Hoyle. He's got a very interesting channel. Greetings, Jeff. Can you say long live Kurdistan while I just read your sentence? This is kind of a neat walk at night. Hopefully that damn clicking sound is gone. Does this create orbs? Yes, every smartphone I've ever seen at night that has good limits creates orbs. The new iPhone 12 Pro is really prone to orbs. iPhones are actually terrible with orbs, but if you're wondering what those little green flying saucer dots are, that's just the nature of having a really small sensor camera. And even the DJI Pocket 2 has some orbs going on. The Pocket 1 did not. Oh, let's take a look at this park. This is kind of neat. Do your part, stay apart. So this is the City Place Concord Addicts development. There's a sky bridge between those condos. Rocket Man Park says Tamarama. It seems like John Tory doesn't want people to have fun over Christmas. No, he does not, Dylan. Here's a big athletic field. Or is it a dog field? What is it? There's a dog out there. And there's someone doing jump rope. I'm confused. What is this space? Susan says this looks like a mini SimCity. Thank you, M&MS. For all of you guys saying that I'm in good shape, what about this guy doing skip rope? Good evening, Johnny. What's for dinner tonight? For dinner tonight is leftovers from last night. I ordered way too much Mexican from the new Playa restaurant that opened at Yonge and Eglinton. Yeah, let's head back up. Where are you planning on ending the live stream? I don't know, maybe we'll just head over to the Skywalk and then I'll go indoors. I'm getting a wee bit cold. You thought it might be Swanson frozen dinners. No. We're gonna do the leftover thing. And there's no more Elf in the Shelf cereal. A neat fact, Mike Landry. Super chat from Mike Landry. Thank you so much, Mike Landry. Mike Landry saying good night. You know, this neighborhood has a bit of a bad rap, but I actually kind of like it. Got a bit of a planned community feeling to it, and it doesn't feel organic at all, but it's coming together a lot nicer than people give it credit for. I told you LCBO if you're cold. Do you work out? No, I ride my bike and I walk a lot, and that's about it. Please show my son's school. He's watching on TV. Bishop McDonald. I am not familiar with where that school is. M&M. No, I don't. You could walk the tunnel under Spadina. I could, but do I want to risk losing reception? Where are you on King West? We are on Bremner Boulevard, actually. Or is it called Fort Erie? I think it's called Fort Erie on this side. I can't even get a street sign. I'm pretty sure this is Fort Erie Boulevard. Dylan, I could have assumed that. There's a fox in the fiddle. Bishop McDonald is beside Canoe Landing. Well, guys, I'm just going straight right now towards the dome. Sometimes my brain doesn't work properly when we're walking around outside in this. I don't think I've ever done a walk where the CN Tower was so front and center. Maybe I'll have to come do a daytime walk along and explore City Place. I will do that this week. There's an idea. I'm going to come explore this neighborhood in the afternoon when it's nice and light out. What do you wear to keep warm during your walks? I wear what some people call long johns. I have some nice thermal ones and thick wool socks, and that's about it. No, City Place looks better at night. Someone says, yeah, but we just saw it at night, so I'll come maybe do it at daytime. I haven't actually done a City Place exploration video. I've seen them on some other channels that do Toronto walking videos, so I kind of let that be for them. So now we would be on Bremner Boulevard. So as for a streaming schedule, I think Friday nights and Sundays, whoop, someone's an idiot, are going to be regular. Good night, Shelley Gray. Dylan Reynolds is having nachos again. I had a friend that bought a unit in this condo. I think this is 9 Navy Wharf. Bevy's got a video to edit. There's a look at the dome and the tower. Any gloves you recommend? Not really. Can you please walk by the theaters on King Street? We'll go back and do that, but I think I'm gonna head to the Skywalk right now. Jeanette Morales, thank you for the CN Tower views. Brings back good memories. I hope you get to relive those memories soon. If not, I'm more than happy to help you on the channel. Thank you, Jeanette. Here's the St. Louis Bar and Grill. I don't know how the heck this place is staying in business. There's the Toronto Skydome. Ignore those red lettering on the south end of the building. That is not the correct name. Oh, this is kind of a nice view. Save the Skydome. I'm a huge baseball fan, and if they do tear down the Skydome, if they replace it with a purpose-built stadium, I would be quite happy if it opened up to the skyline and gave us a fantastic view. Get leather gloves, you might fall and get maybe. Someone saw U2 at the Skydome. The Skydome is not the best place for acoustics. Bookish Horse Girl says places like this should be historical. I don't know if the Skydome is a whole multi-purpose stadium. It's basically the last of its kind. Are you going? I think no more Sky Snacks. I think we're going to go up to the Skywalk. If Yahia is still here, thank you again for that ridiculous super chat. If you're a baseball fan, where's your Blue Jays hat? I do have Blue Jays hats at home. You saw the Dalai Lama at the Skydome. That's certainly the type of event you're never going to forget. Looking forward for basketball season for the Tampa Bay Raptors. I think we're all looking forward just to have more things to watch on TV, since that's all we can do. So we're going to check out the Canada sign in a minute, not the Toronto sign. Alex, I know the city as well as someone who has walked around it as much as I should know. There's still a ton of gaps in my knowledge and things to learn. And that's one of the reasons why I enjoy reading the comments on every video. I can't reply to them all anymore, but I do read them because there's a lot of very knowledgeable people out that point things out that I may have missed or have things to add about some of the areas I've walked around. So it's definitely a constant learning experience. Action Kid has a ridiculous amount of knowledge about New York City. I would say, in terms of size and scale in downtown neighborhoods, New York would be 5 or 6 times bigger than this in terms of stuff you would need to know. So that's really impressive on his part. I've got it easy compared to him. Here's Ted Rogers. Why would you put a statue of Joe Carter or Dave Stieb or Jimmy Key or one of the all-time great Toronto Blue Jays when you could put a businessman who basically scammed people out of a bunch of money? Someone in Waterloo put on the internet that they're going to come down here and throw the statue into the lake. And the police actually went and paid him a visit. People were very upset that they put this statue here. Cito Gaston would be an excellent choice. How about Jimmy Williams, Jesse Barfield, Lloyd Mosby, Tony Fernandez, Alfredo Griffin? There's so many good Blue Jays. They should put just a big statue of all of them together. Not Ted Rogers. Go put that up on Ted Rogers Way. Roro Kun. Greetings. Once COVID ends, Toronto will be back to its former self. I hope so, Roro. Thank you for the super chat. I don't think it'll be quite back to its normal self because we've lost so many businesses and local institutions. Hopefully the door reopens for a lot of people that lost their livelihoods. John Candy, that would be a good one. But thank you, Roro, for the super chat. And this is the Canada sign, which I can't help but think is a wimpy little knockoff of the Toronto sign. Even a statue of the guy playing the drums. Oh, that drum guy is awesome. Whether it's an Argos game or a Blue Jay game, that guy was out here. Dylan, no. There's a look at Z Tower. Thank you, Sadim. Pinball Clemens, that would be a good statue. Heck, you could put Doug Flutie on a statue and that would make more sense. But I can't really talk crap about Rogers because I am using them for my data right now. And after fighting with TechSavvy, I have canceled my internet service and switched to Rogers at home. I have become the person I despise. I'm a Rogers user. Vince Carter statue at Jotty, do it. Hey, Vince Carter should have a statue in Toronto. They should put one outside of Scotiabank Arena. No one likes the way he left. He basically gave up, but for a brief period, we had the most exciting athlete on planet Earth playing for a Toronto team. Bevy says, how is that humble pie? I'm gonna say it's a business decision, Bevy. If I didn't need to upload so much, or do these live streams, I would have stuck with Freedom Mobile and TechSavvy. Kyle Lowry, yes, I think Kyle Lowry, definitely. I would love to see a Kyle and DeMar statue when all is said and done. Those two guys sort of go hand in hand. I'd love to see DeMar come back. Fred McGriff and Joe Carter and Robbie Alomar. Fred McGriff for Joe Carter and Robbie Alomar. Yeah, that was an awesome trade. There's some people going down the wrong side. Pat Burns. Did Pat Burns do anything of value here? There's the there's a look at the dome. I was going to take the skywalk, but let's just head up Blue Jays Way for a bit. One last look up the tower since we're standing right here. There's dolphins at Ripley's Aquarium? That does not seem appropriate to me. I did not know that. What time is it? That's a good question. It is 6:30. Someone sees Drake. There's no dolphins. I didn't think there was dolphins. I've been to some giant aquariums. They sometimes have the tiny hammerhead sharks in them. Will you be watching some football today? I'm going to watch the Chiefs. And my two fantasy football teams are about to finish in first place in each of my leagues today. So my one team is currently winning and projected to win. And my other team has already won, basically. I think I hear that click noise again. I'm gonna have to fix up the zipper situation. Did the rec room close? I think they're not open right now. What's going on with Moses Snimer? That's a good question. So let's go up Blue Jays Way for a little bit. No, this would be John Street, actually. Blue Jays Way is to the north of here. And I came down Front Street on my last stream. Did you follow TFC? Not really. It's illegal in Canada to keep dolphins and whales in captivity. Good. And I've heard that Marineland is starting to get its act together and be a lot more responsible. I don't think they really have any choice if they want to survive. Marineland's had so much bad press. I think Busch Gardens should just buy them. They'd have a phenomenal location for a theme park. Looks like there might be some kind of film shoot that took place just up ahead. Do you watch romantic comedies? Unfortunately, I do.
There you go. Ready for the battlefield? What do you want, Noah? Said you ready for the battlefield?
Seems there's some kind of a film crew. Phil DeMars will be back on Joe Rogan soon. That'll be interesting. Here is Wellington Street. Looks like a student film being produced. Perhaps. So here be Wellington. Look, there's more production trucks all down Wellington. I guess the filming studios are loving Toronto right now. It's basically an open playground for them. What is Xanta? Xanta? Unfortunately, I think Xanta sightings will be few and far between these days. Filming is essential, but not small business. Yeah, I think there's a lot of hypocrisy going on. I wish all the businesses were open and they just simply had controls in place, which they did, and there were no problems coming from small businesses. But hey, what do I know? It's somewhat quiet now. Oh, it's incredibly quiet. Although this part of downtown on a Sunday wouldn't be particularly busy unless there were sports going on. Probably Christina, but you know what? Good for them. Good for them for going to work and doing their jobs and getting paid. We can cry about how it's hypocritical that they're allowed to work, but I think it's great that somebody's allowed to work and make a living. What is this thing? That's a BMW? I don't know jack about cars. Yeah, it's a Beamer. The BMW 18. So we keep going north up John Street. Good time to film a zombie movie. Who's your favorite artist? I don't know. That guy politely didn't park next to it so I could see it. Good for him. I'm normally on the other side of John Street, but is John Street named for you? It is, of course. It's like we're walking through a construction zone, but we are walking by one of my favorite new condos in the city. Let's turn around and take a look straight up at this rather amazing new building. Oh, I just love that it's not glass. We need a lot more of that. Jenny Case is coming up to Adelaide. We are. We are indeed coming up to Adelaide. Local businesses open during construction. That sign's kind of ironic, isn't it, folks? Somebody tell Doug Ford that there's local businesses open. I'm sure he'll crap his pants. They are open, but they are shadows of their former selves. There used to be a pub here called the Office Pub. They shut down both of their locations during the pandemic. I think it used to be right here. Johnny Strides, do you think schools are essential? I don't know, Dylan. I don't think I'm qualified to weigh in on most things. So anything I say is just take it with a grain of salt. Too bad Hooters is closed. Tamarama, I kind of agree that the little guy is absolutely getting squeezed. It's frankly a load of horseshit. If you're going to force them to close, you at least got to make sure that they can pay their bills and their staff, and they didn't do that. So we were watching the little guy go to business all over the place. Getting a guy that has run failed businesses to be premier, yes. A guy who couldn't even get a license plate right. You know, it's not like they have license plates in every country in the world that are capable of performing under all lighting conditions. But what do we do in Ontario? We get a license plate that doesn't work. How is it even possible? Oh man, sorry guys, I gotta mute the sound for a second here. Susan, that was a place called Montana, but it was not the steak restaurant. It was like a bar called Montana, but it was completely unrelated to the chain. Dynamic Life is asking if I'm in Canada. Yes, we are in Canada. But Susan, when that place was Montana, I used to go there back in the day. Copyright Johnny, no. Nicki Minaj songs in the background again, wow. All right, so we're going to head, I think, to Osgood Station. We're at Queen Street West here. So we'll take a look at the old Chum City building, now the Bell Media headquarters. What's your favorite music genre? Probably alternative. I saw the Smashing Pumpkins play in this parking lot, and I was standing very close to that. Sorry guys, the chats are moving kind of fast. Dylan wants to see a walking video where I walk by Nathan Phillips Square. There's a tree with that used to be a City TV Everywhere car, but now it's a CP24 car. CP24, the most boring news channel on earth. Available at every dentist office in Toronto. At least they kept the truck. I'm glad they kept the truck. DP, any plans for New Year's Eve? Nope. Like a lot of people, I'm just waiting for these restrictions to either be locked in. Oh, I gotta hit the mute button, guys. There we go. Remember Electric Circus? Of course. Friendly Stranger is coming up. On the right, I believe. Oh, that ramen looks so good. Miss Jones Cannabis Outpost. Susan, Speaker's Corner was awesome. Debbie was on Electric Circus. My video on yesterday morning was down Queen Street at night, and that was on a Friday. Nicki Minaj is trying to shut your live stream down, copyrights. What phone company is the best? It all comes down to what you're looking for, but I'm a fan of freedom in the city. Johnny Strides, do you think daylight savings time year round? I think it's stupid that we changed the clocks so it can get darker earlier. All right, so since I have a bit of excess data this month, maybe we'll do the cliche thing and we'll stroll by City Hall and then check out the Bay Christmas displays. Any videos on Roundhouse Park? I have done a number of videos down there. Master T, much music. Master T is a legend. It is Rorokan. Stephen Tobin, thank you. And you're very much welcome. Okay, let's try to make the two-phase crossing here on University. This is going to be tough. Erica M is a legend. She is. These are the people we grew up with. Are you watching the Bills lose on Monday Night Football? I don't know if they're going to lose, but I'll be watching. If I'm not streaming, I'll be watching. All right, Pamela, we're going to stroll by City Hall, and then I'll cross the street and we'll check out the Bay Street Christmas windows. We just don't have the same abundance of Christmas stuff to check out that New York City does. Your 11-year-old son wants to be a YouTuber. What advice can you give him? The biggest piece of advice is don't get discouraged. When you start out, nobody watches you. You get excited when you get a subscriber or a view. So just keep doing it. And eventually things will snowball if you are set on improving. You missed it. The guy was waving at you. Sorry, I'm often trying not to trip over something. Bevy used to crush on JD and Chris Ward. Rick Campanelli, not so much. Yeah, Rick had one of those TV personalities though. You might want a better name than PewDiePie. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter when you get that big. Yes, Osgood Hall is on the left. Let's take a peek in at Osgood Hall since someone is pointing it out. There we go. David Wardle, you have a channel? What's your channel about, David? Speaking about getting excited when you get subscribers, I've been kind of spoiled on this channel, but I was pretty excited to hit 1,000 on my other channel. I might have to start a third channel so I can get that rush all over again. It's a neat feeling. There's a look at Osgood Hall. This park is quite gorgeous, especially in the fall. But we can't really see that right now. Osgood Hall, I believe this is an old law society. York University's law school is called Osgood. Back when I went to York, people used to say Osgood was good. It's still one of the bigger law schools in the province. Oh, Rogers is giving me a data warning. I've used up 75%. Starfire, you have subs but no videos. Yeah, if you comment and chat a lot, people will subscribe to you. All right, David, I'll check out your channel. 3, 2, 1. How did you get so many subs? Oh, am I on wide view? That no, I'm. City Hall looks really weird. Maybe I can focus that. There we go. Bevy says I showed the shirtless video. So we're about to go by the Nathan Phillips Square ice rink. How many layers do you got on? I have a long sleeve t-shirt and a and a hoodie. I might have to take a picture of this. We got a Zamboni out. Sorry guys, I'm trying to pull my camera out. That's neat. There's a lot of people out to see this. So I think there is socially distanced skating being set up here. I have Carlos. Let's go take a look at the lumpy Christmas tree at Nathan Phillips Square.
Yeah, I could be there for next.
The future Maple Leafs goalie just drove by. Guys, I've talked about the cow gates in previous videos. You can't expect me to bring every little thing up over and over again on every video. Sorry about that. Let's go take a look at the tree here. Jeanette digging the Zamboni action. Dylan Reynolds telling me to do a walking video on the path. Maybe I can focus on the tree. Tamarama, yeah, demanding crowd tonight. There we go. So media monitor confirming. If you want to skate here, you have to make an appointment. I'm assuming you would do that online. It's kind of a nice setup how they have it this year with these benches and everything. This might be something they keep for the future. Jeanette, nice tree. What is the time now where you are? It is almost 7 p.m. Maybe I'll come back here and do a live stream once the skating rink is in all its glory. What's up, Chris the Pepsi driver? Do you go skating, Johnny? Says Dan. I won't be, but what I might do, we're gonna go check out the store window displays at the bay. Then I might come back here and film a little video of this area. Sometimes I put on a little 5 or 6 minute long video on the channel. I think this might be a neat thing to do a short video on. But I did promise we would go see the window displays at the bay. So we're gonna head over there and then I'll probably end the stream. No Dundas Square tonight, folks. So let's just go check out these window displays. Chris Coulter, I think it's kind of neat too. You're welcome, Kendra. There's a look at the old City Hall. Chris the Pepsi driver, I'm aware, I got the notification. You're welcome, Nikki. I might, I don't know if I'll come back and film a short video on this area tonight. I could always do that tomorrow night. Someone says, I walk fast. Sarah Hausman, absolutely stunning. Have you done anything good this weekend? I had a lot to drink last night and had a lot of food. Friday night, I did 2 streams. If I don't do a Johnny Stride stream tomorrow, I will do maybe a Stumble stream. People were asking for that. Chris, I have no idea. During the daytime, I might do a cycling video. And then I just don't know. Hitch the Zamboni. All right, so the other side of the street was closed, so I'm going to have to do some jaywalking here if I don't want to go all the way to the other side. Sorry guys, I was not reading your chats. I was trying not to get killed. And I have filmed these before, but let's show them again. Is that Macy's? No, it is the Bay. They own Saks Fifth Avenue though. Let's cross the street here and go over to the Eaton Center. You're welcome to Vane. Toronto is putting NYC to shame, says Frankly Speaking. I think New York's Christmas decor is next level. It's a little better than this. Cowboy Coney says, heading out to support a local and grab more beer. You're welcome. And on that note, guys, I'm actually not sure if I want to make a little video on City Hall, but this stream has come to a conclusion. So thank you very much, guys, for being good sports in the chat and for hanging out for 2 hours and 20 minutes almost. It's been fun. Thanks to everyone who super chatted. Thanks to everyone who said hi. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Head over to Johnny Stumbles and subscribe on that channel. I will be doing a live stream in the coming week from there and more videos. And check out Bevy YHZ as well for some videos from Halifax. She'll be editing one right after this. Thank you, Roro Kun, $4.99 for hot chocolate on you. Thank you again, Roro. Thank you, Yahia, for that ginormous super chat. You're welcome, Tamarama. Thank you for your support as well. And guys, support the little guy. If you're in Toronto or wherever you are, I think it's really important that we show support for the small businesses that they're trying to shut down. All right, guys, thanks again. Have a good night, and I will catch you on the next one. What